This is the Houdini Estate in the Hollywood Hills, where Harry Houdini lived while shooting his silent films.
But it's also where he practiced his most infamous trick in the pool. The very trick many believe killed him.
I'm LA realtor Tyler Neal. That's Harry Houdini. Let's dive in.
By the early 1900s, Houdini had become the most famous magician on Earth, performing his legendary escapes worldwide. Like this one, where he escaped from a straitjacket while suspended upside down from a crane in front of massive crowds. But everything changed in 1919 when he received a call about a movie deal from an upstart Hollywood studio known as Paramount Pictures, where he would go on to make two silent films, The Grim Game and Terror Island, during which Houdini and his wife Bess rented a home in Laurel Canyon.
Not because it's a secluded artistic enclave or because it's close to the Hollywood studios,
but because the property had a deep water tank where Houdini could practice a new trick he was developing, which would go on to become his most famous and deadly. A trick he called the water torture cell, where he was lowered upside down into a locked glass tank that was filled with water and had to escape before drowning, which so many people believe killed him. It's considered a Mandela effect. But Houdini actually died on Halloween night in 1926 in Detroit, Michigan, from a ruptured appendix after a fan punched him several times in the stomach to test his famous strength, coincidentally just after he'd performed the water torture cell trick. After his death, Houdini's wife Bess continued to live in their Hollywood Hills home, where she held a seance every Halloween to try to communicate with her deceased husband until 1943 when she joined him. Since then, the home lost its top two floors in a fire in 1959 and languished as a tourist attraction for several decades, until finally in 2006 when it was acquired by Jose Luis Nazar and restored as an events venue with 5 acres of lush terraced gardens, secret passageways, waterfalls, and even the famous deep water tank still exists somewhere on the grounds. And what remains of the original house is filled with Houdini paraphernalia, iconography, and presided over by a fantastic staff, one of whom told me the ghost of Houdini himself pays them a visit now and then, and has hosted everything from weddings to Dua Lipa's premiere party for her single, you guessed it, Houdini.
Do you believe Harry Houdini died doing a water trick? Let me know in the comments.
And do you want to live in Laurel Canyon? Buy this architectural home. A 2-bed, 2-bath in mint condition designed by renowned architect Rudolf Schindler in 1957, with original Brazilian hardwood floors, expansive canyon views,
And plenty of space for a deep water tank to practice escape tricks.
asking $2 million.
I'm LA realtor Tyler Neal, and if you're looking for a magical home in the Hollywood Hills or anywhere else in LA, give me a call.